What's up? And thank you for tuning in and to Leah Nicole Tarot. So I see that y'all like the sexual tarot pick a card readings. I thought that I would do this time is the zodiac readings. I'm gonna give that a try and go from there. It'll definitely be free flowing, especially with all the transits that are going on right now. You know, Mars just went into retrograde on the 9th and will be there till November 18th. Also, Jupiter just went direct. You know, Jupiter is all about blessings, but because we have all the other planets like Saturn and Capricorn, which is home in Capricorn, so that restriction is still there. You know, Saturn is the planet of karma, so you're not gonna get that reward of Jupiter unless you go through some shit first. You're gonna be tested, is pretty much. So with Jupiter going direct right now, and Jupiter retrograde 5 times out of the year. No, 5 months out of the year. I'm sorry, don't hurt me, but because it's a lot to remember. So you have Saturn in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn, not Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, Mercury getting ready to go into retrograde next month in October. Mars just went into retrograde. Damn it, I'm missing a planet. Oh, Neptune and Uranus. Boom. Yeah, so you have all those planets in the mix. So yeah, so that's a little bit there. You know, they have videos out about that stuff. So alright, so without further ado, let's get into it. Hope you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And we're gonna get right into Aries. So what's up, Aries? My fellow Aries, y'all are getting hit right now. Aries and Scorpios, because of the transits. Mars is in Aries, retrograded in y'all sign. So wherever Aries is in y'all charts, that's where you get hit. Alright, so energy that's around y'all is smokes and mirrors. Seeing beyond. Ooh, her third chakra. I think I know where this is going. Seeing beyond. And the land in between. Alright, so my Aries, this makes sense because, you know, Mars is retrograded, and then you got Saturn in Capricorn, Neptune in Capricorn, all those big planets in Capricorns that are also retrograded at this time. So what it sounds like to me is that the energy that's around y'all is y'all having to gain a whole nother perspective on, I want to say, the outcome also, but also looking into seeing things differently, how y'all normally been seeing it from before, like so much different and clearer, because you got the smokes and mirrors. And to me, with the smokes and mirrors, it's like y'all were y'all were blind into seeing what's in front of you. Like, basically, how can I put this? Basically, y'all were looking at a picture, right? And you see like the little period of that picture, or a sentence. Let me put it in a sense. So at the end of a sentence, you see a period. Y'all are focusing on that period instead of focusing on the bigger picture. So with the smokes and mirrors, because y'all paid so much attention to that period of a sentence, you missed out on everything else that make up that whole sentence. You know, the period ends the sentence, but you have the rest of the words that make up a sentence. So seeing beyond is like seeing beyond the perspective, seeing beyond the situation of things. Also looking beyond, like seeing it from a bigger picture, you know. Because y'all Aries don't necessarily see from a bigger perspective. Y'all, you know, y'all have an impulsive attitude towards life, and it's very short, sweet, cut to the chase, boom, cut dry. Y'all don't see nothing else but that, and then y'all energy is in and out, like it jumps in and jumps out, which we got the land between. So it's kind of like y'all are in between worlds. Y'all, for some of y'all it could be past, for some of y'all it could be present, like in between the past and the present time, and then for some of y'all it's like present, future, and then a few of y'all could be past, present, and future in between, you know, the lands. And really and truly it's great to be in the present time rather than the past and rather than the future, because we both know that the future hasn't came yet. So why are we worried about the future when the future hasn't come? In order to know your future is what you're doing in the present. So whatever you do in the present time actually sets for your future. You know, you also have to look at the future time as 5 minutes from now. You know, 5 minutes from now quickly turn into 10 minutes from now. 10 minutes turn into 30 minutes from now. 30 minutes turn to an hour from now. Hour turns into 5 hours from now. You know, it's so on and so on. That's 24 hours in a day. So it's kind of like, what are you doing? That sets a tone for tomorrow. Are you doing what you got to do for today in order to have a better tomorrow, or are you setting that same repetitive tone for the next day? So that's how you have to look at it. And also, because the third eye is lit, your third eye chakra, which is located right here, because it's lit, it's a lot of y'all going through a spiritual awakening. A lot of y'all are awakening that chakra for the first time. And it's like, whoa, why didn't I see this before? Why didn't I see the situation for what it was before? But, you know, it was like, well, you couldn't, because it was all smokes and mirrors. It was all cloudy. It was cloudy vision. You know, we coming from all that bull crap from in the past to now coming in the future, where we're awakening to what was considered an illusion from before. So that's the energy I am getting that's around y'all. And let's see what y'all are let's see what lessons. Yeah. So, and it makes sense, because although y'all are wakening up, and because y'all are like in between lands, sometimes it's hard for y'all to see the humor in life and the gratitude of, and also trusting that inner guidance. And it makes sense because you have the third eye. But your first card out is humor. So it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, which is what I was saying. And then the second card is gratitude, which is, I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. And then your third card is health. So I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And then your last and final card is trust. And as you can see, the purple, which correspond with the other cards as well. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So because you're coming out of the smoke and mirrors, and now that you're seeing beyond, you have to trust in your third eye. That leads to your intuition, that allows you to guide you. That's your, you know, that will not steer you no wrong. So trust into it, surrender to it, and then also be gratitude by being in the present time. And as you can see, the colors responds. Green, the land in between, you know. So have a humor. Like, don't look at it. Don't look at life, be serious, but not be, and have a sense of humor. It's good, focus on the lighter side. Like, don't be too serious. Like, don't be too hard on yourself, You're not the only ones that's going through it. Trust me, the whole damn world going through this shit. So, you know, and then trust the process, knowing that it'll lead you to a greater way. Also, always keep that gratitude. Always be thankful for what you have. Also, be thankful of what you don't have as well too, because even though what you always want, it may not be what is always best for you at the time. Because I promise you, when you probably get enough money for it or what have you, and you find that it really doesn't work for you, that's just how it is in life. So just be grateful and take it with stride, but also always keep grounded in the present and trust your intuition at all times. It'll always lead you. So for y'all, soul truth is a question that y'all should ask yourself: what if it was easy? That's the question that y'all could be like asking. What if it was easy? So basically, because y'all have the land in between, and then smokes and mirrors, seeing beyond, it also says that it doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, and the angels, and all the powers to find a solution. Your third eye, following that's what give you the solutions, because you're having to look at it from a bigger perspective than that little ass dot. So find a solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in your grace and receive guidance. You are supported. So always know that you are supported, that you're always protected and guided, and you just need to trust in your intuition. So it also this here also gives you a list like what your action should be. So your action should be list 10 possible ideals for your soul current calling. Lean into ease is here. You just have to say yes to it. Make a decision. That's another reason why y'all got land in between, because y'all like in between decisions. Like, what are y'all gonna do? Like, come on, make a decision. Time is of the essence, but not of the essence, but is of the essence. Because that's what gives you your tomorrow. That's what sets the tone for tomorrow. And if you're indecision, that indecision sets the tone for the next day, sets the tone for the next hour, sets the tone for the next 5 hours, so forth. So then y'all next card is, what passion am I ready to pursue? So it says your passion will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? So some of y'all, it could be a career type of thing. Could be a career change. Could be career. So what are your passions? What are you passionate about? Some of y'all need to go on back into it. Y'all have set it aside, something that you're overlooking, So it says, with your action, write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. There go that trust again. So trust. So your next card is, what can I burn? So it says, burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix, rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. So The action that go forth is to make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? So you got to remember that you are the magician of your life. You create your own destiny. You know, it can be laid out, but you have the free will to make it whatever it is that you want to make it to be. You have that free will. Not even spirit can come across that. Like, you can receive guidance from me, from other readers, anybody all day long, but it's up to you whether or not to take forth and listen and to make it into something. You know, it's up to you. You have that choice, that free will, but it's all about trusting. How you feel? Then your final card is, what else could this mean? So a lot of y'all, like, another reason why y'all in between, because y'all don't know what else a certain thing could mean or whatever. Sorry. So a lot of y'all could be like trying to figure out what something means, you know? So it says here, there are always multiple ways to look at every situation, just like I was sharing with the seeing beyond card. So it's basically saying look towards a higher perspective. So it says here, our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? And your action followed by that is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment, or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? That is extremely deep. That is extremely deep. Like, how is it happening for you right now? Like, that's deep questions that you should be asking yourself so that you can move forward or whatnot. So last but not least, let's see, a final tip from the universe. Something bit me. I don't know what. I do know what. I went walking earlier. I took a walk at a park, and I went near the lake. So they had their way with me when I was leaving. Alright, so your first card out is, I slow down and listen to guidance that's available to me. That makes sense because it's seeing beyond card. You trusting into your intuition. So you look to your intuition as guidance and see, look, that purple. See that? Your next card is, feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. So that smoke and mirror, seeing a good perspective, changing that mindset also changes your health and how you feel about yourself, which is why you received a health card as well. And then also the humor, seeing the lighter things in life as well helps you out as well. Gratitude, because since y'all received that gratitude, you know, and because it's green, that's the heart chakra. So, just like y'all Aries, my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Look at all that red. That's that root chakra. That is the land in between. Like, make a decision knowing that you are safe and protected by whatever decision you make, and you're backed by it. And then last but not least is, As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. Didn't I just say your destiny, changing your destiny? And look at all that green. That's the heart chakra. You are the creator of your life. You make it happen. Can't nobody else tell you otherwise. Can't nobody walk the path that you have walked. And y'all are strong, very strong, headstrong. So ain't nothing there is that y'all can't do, because y'all can do it. You know, y'all built for this. So do it. Make a decision and do it. Come out of your head and do it. You know, it's easier said than done, but do it. You know, just like the Nike sign, just do it. Just do it. Alright, so that concludes the reading for y'all. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. And I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the video. And I see y'all on the next one. Bye.